one 500, but how many 500s will it take until I lose? Welcome back to Geek Bros and Chess. Playing 500s until I lose. You may have seen my earlier series where I played 100s till I lose. Now I'm stepping it up a little bit by playing 500s. Maybe after I finish this series, I'll go for 800s or perhaps even 1000s. He starts off trying to Scholars Mate me, which I suppose would work on most 500s, but I am not the average 500. That is because I'm not actually rated 500. So he starts with, like I said, Scholar's Mate. I block it with e6, which is also a common move in the Sicilian defense, which I played. I'll take that free pawn. Really interesting. Earlier, I was like preparing, I played a 500. He played this exact same way. Um, so, I don't know, interesting. Also, if you're wondering how I come up with the thumbnails that I have, I use vidIQ. Make sure to go to vidIQ if you plan on making a YouTube channel. Great deals. And yeah, okay. So I suppose I can just take his bishop, but that would allow his knight to get into a better place because his knight is currently not so well placed. Um, I guess I just prepared a castle. I was planning on having a quick game with this guy, try to beat him easily, but I can just let this go into an endgame where I'm a pawn up, and also if he blunders along the way, which is likely to happen, um, I would not be upset. Okay, um, he takes. I'll take. My bishop is now on a better placed square. Um, Although it is blocking my d pawn, so now he gives me a chance to move it with tempo. Um, I check his king, and now I'm able to push d5, strengthening my center and attacking his bishop. Now I'm curious, since this guy is 500, I'm honestly curious to see, will he see the discovered attack on his queen that I made by pushing e4? He doesn't. Well, I can't expect any better from a 500. Um, and so it looks like this game will be over pretty quickly, seeing as I am up a queen. Um, but not everything works like that. I still have to finish the game, even though he's 500, even though I'm up a queen. Um, if I lose at this point, it would honestly be embarrassing. Yeah, I'm putting my queen there. I'm not on it. Like, honestly, I have almost no reason for it. Um, he just blundered his knight, as it would seem. If he moves his knight, I have, like, a really. I'll push my pawn, and then I might have a really good check there. Um, that I really saw a good sacrifice. Takes, there would be a fork. The rook is defending it. Um, Fine, so I guess I just take, as well as moving my bishop to safety. By the way, quick question for the viewers. Do you guys want the series to end if it's a draw? Would that count for you? Now I'm able to fork his rooks, by the way. Would that count for you as a loss to a 500? Or would you say I actually have to lose before the series ends? Put down in the comments what you think. This game looks like it's coming to an end. I'm up 10 points of material. His rooks are forked. And my queen looks like it's going to checkmate in only a few moves. Let's see what he does to try to save his rook. Okay, so he doesn't do anything to save his rook. He instead just attacks my queen, which I believe I can simply just move to b4. His knight is defended. Also, what I could have done is I could have taken the rook and just done two rooks. He blundered a bishop. I could have done two rooks for a queen. All right, fine. So he allows me to take his rook, but it does come at a cost because my no, he did not just take my queen. That's very interesting. He could have just made it two rooks for a queen, which I would have been okay with, obviously, because it's trade, and I'm up material, and it's a fair trade. Two rooks for a queen is very fair. Now I also just get his knight for free. Check, I suppose. I'm just gonna end this with probably like a quick mate or whatever. Gonna go check, get my queen out of there, and bring my rook. Or honestly, you know what would be funny? I kind of want to just like pawn mate him or something. I know he's able to take, but check, and now I'm able to just pin his rook. And his game is going to be over very, very quickly. I wonder if he'll resign. I kind of don't want him to resign. I kind of do want him to resign, because if he resigns, then, like, I win. But if he doesn't resign, I might be able to, like, actually pawn mate him. Honestly, I don't even want to take. Also, I don't see a way to pawn mate him. I can't even like check his pawn. I'll just take, I guess. Because check his king, I meant. I'll just take, because that gives me a chance to check his king with one of my pawns, and I just have to figure out exactly how to make it mate. Alright, I'll just take there. Probably rook check is coming next. Because king c5 is king c5 is forced. Gosh, they won't let me pre-move on this. Okay, that's actually annoying, but make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, game abandoned. Easy win enough. And make sure to come back next time. I believe I should be doing the second one later this week. Put in the comments how long you think it will take me to lose to a 500 or a 600, whichever, or maybe even a 700, whichever one happens to come into my playing. And subscribe. See you next time. Geek Bros and Chess signing off for now.